All right, y'all. Welcome back. Episode 3 of the crossover. Boy JC for Inside the Game. Got my boy Judah with me for Unofficially Retired. Y'all already know when we get together, man, we coming together to talk about some hey, yo. When we meet on this internet with you guys, we are coming to talk about some good basketball. On Thursdays, if you haven't checked it out yet on the live stream over on Judah's platform, we get the football side of things out. So and we got you covered on both sides. I'm just so glad that we can consistently do this. This is 3 weeks in a row, y'all. I hope y'all enjoying this. How you doing today, Ju? You good? You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, brother. Fresh off a little nap, so trying
Nice
to get
and
the wakey.
and we got some good topics for y'all as always, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, check out both channels, man. Follow social media, do all that good stuff. As y'all know, we always start off, if you've been watching, we start off with the standings. Things are it's really hard to remember from last time we did it, but I know for sure that the top 3 seeds are probably looking the same. I know the Raptors last time was the 2 seed. They ain't really fell by too much. They're the 3 seed now. Detroit, we gonna talk about Detroit. Detroit been at that 1 seed. They had that shit on lock all year for real. I'm not even. I mean, do I really want to show the teams at the bottom? Those little bottom teams have been there. I don't know. Chicago just kind of slipped down there recently, but
Yeah, it
Charlotte.
was high when we did this a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Milwaukee. So let's just focus on the play-in and playoff teams. Anything in particular sticking out to you?
Cleveland at 8. I saw this earlier when I was looking at the status. I thought that was interesting. Cleveland being at 8. I guess Toronto holding true to their top 4. You know what I mean? They still up there. That's a little interesting to me. I'd say that's it though. To be honest, I don't really. Nothing else really surprised me. Milwaukee sucks. Um, Atlanta is figuring it out without Trey Young. Cleveland, shocker. Philly is young. I figured that duo wasn't going to keep them top 4. Um, Maybe Miami. Is Miami playing that well? That might be a little surprising to me too. If they top 6. Other than that, nothing over here really surprises me. To be honest.
I know. I think the Hawks just had 2 bad losses. They lost by a point to the Pistons. That's not a bad loss. I think that game kind of got added in. They had a point loss to the Pistons. I think that Clippers loss was kind of a bad one. It was at home and they got belt. I don't think Jalen Johnson played though. They also lost to the Wizards on the 25th last month. That's a bad loss in my opinion. You should not be losing. I'm pretty sure the Wizards got no more than 4 wins this year. 3, and you're one of them. If you're serious about trying to really make it to the playoffs, you shouldn't be losing to the Wizards. And then they just blew a 20-point lead last night to the Nuggets, which it's not a bad team, but the context of the loss is you at home, you can't be blowing 20-point leads.
Yeah.
But like you said, they just trying to figure it out without Trey Young. Like you said, Miami in the 6 seed is kind of a little bit surprising because it's Tyler Hero really ain't even been playing the whole year. I'm not really familiar with what they got over there that's keeping them afloat. Besides maybe that Miami Heat culture, I guess.
It's early. It's early.
Next time we get on here, they could very well be in the play-in. Philly kind of just trying to figure out what direction they moving in, who's the leader over there. I think I saw a press conference with Embiid saying that Maxey was the face of the franchise of the future or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like that shit kind of pissed me off because I'm like, bro, that was that's supposed to be you, but okay, I guess you're not assuming the role no more, or you just
No, I think he know them knees shot, bro. I
yeah,
think he know that them knees is cooked. Have you
yeah.
seen him play this year?
I've been seeing his stat line. I haven't watched him play, watched
No,
them.
you gotta watch it.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. No dunks. No strong post ups. Anytime he catches on the block, it's gonna be a fade. It's gonna be a jumper. If you catch it mid post, it's a jab step jumper. He's not going down there. He's not trying to dunk the ball. He's not trying to do shit but shoot the ball. The knees is cooked.
I hate that for him for real because he wanted to like great talents in the league. That's ugly though. Like really be able to see in real time his game changing due to those injuries. But yeah, I don't really see like you said. I think the biggest shock of all this is Cleveland at 8. Like Cleveland got way too much talent to be down there at 8. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with them, but maybe that'll serve better for them because obviously running through the East last year all year didn't like really amount to nothing. So
Hmm.
maybe maybe that'll work out better for them. Um, you go to the West. I mean, same teams at the bottom all year: Utah, Dallas. Dallas been winning a little bit more late compared to what they was on pace for. The Clippers, I guess, are just bad. We're gonna talk about them a little bit. I too much talent in my opinion. The Kings, they got a lot of names, but the names don't really match. And then the Pelicans, like, the Pelicans just are at Zion's mercy apparently. Like, if he don't play, which he never does, they just they fucked. And they traded their first round pick. So, but as far as the teams that matter, Utah. Let me scroll up a little bit, get you out of there. Okay, there we go. The teams that matter in the West. I mean, things looking the same. The top six has been the top six. I feel like that 6 seed is the only one that's like kind of flipping between the Suns and the Timberwolves. But other than that, everything kind of looking every like standard to me. What about you?
Uh, yeah. Everything looked pretty normal. I say San Antonio holding on without Wemby is a little interesting. Um, Phoenix is playing actually pretty well. I guess Golden State being down that low, but I guess we didn't expect much, especially Steph being gone. So I guess that's not really a surprise. And then just seeing the Thunder 22-1 is insane. That's that part. That part is insane.
I think they said like Shea only played half of the fourth quarters out of
Yeah,
like 2 games or something like that, which is
yeah.
crazy.
And they on a 14-game win streak. So yeah, yes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like shout out to Phoenix for sure. I think they are playing a little bit better than what I thought. I actually saw them like play for the first time the other night. They play
Uh-huh.
hard, sure, and they was playing good without even D Book being out there. And I forgot they had Jalen Green.
Yeah. The
So
Houston Castaway.
I don't know if he come back or if they try to like move him again and get some pieces or something. Because I don't really know how him and D Book fit. To be honest, but then like with Dylan Brooks in the lineup too. 'Cause I like the way Dylan Brooks hooping this year. I don't know if they want to mess that up,
I
but
mean, yeah, three guards, 3 2 guards. It's possible. D
yeah,
book at the one. How you have to run it.
yeah. I tried just to see what it's looking like, but I don't know. I think how did Jalen Green get over there for KD?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, I guess Phoenix would have asked for him, so
Yeah.
maybe they have plans for him. I don't know. It would be nice if he could get on the court, but I like what Phoenix doing. Golden State being that low ain't really surprising to me because they roster is just old. Like we already talked about, their roster is just like when the Lakers had Carmelo and all them. I just don't like what they're doing. I don't know. And then like you said, Steph is out. So, but speaking of those teams that we was referring to with the two teams at the top, the Pistons and OKC, I feel like it's clear to say OKC is clear cut best in the West, like best in the league at this point. But
Easy.
you feel like Detroit is clear cut, clear in the East, like the best right now? Is we go to start the playoffs, would you trust that? I know sometimes those one seeds in the East, they'll burn you a little bit, but
Uh, I like watching Detroit play, and I've watched them play more than probably any of these teams that's in the playoffs and play in. So I don't know. I don't want to call it bias. I just watch them more. So I'm gonna say yes. They can clear cut win the East. Like they could be the one seed throughout. Um, Only team I'm really worried about maybe like the Knicks catch fire. they figure something out. But they trying to trade for Giannis, so they might blow their shit up, and that always takes time for them to figure that out. So they might dip a little bit. Might end up being like a 4 seed or something, depending on what their record is when they do it and what it takes to get it done. Um, yeah, the rest of these teams, I just don't see that they even got enough. Like Paolo just came back in Orlando, but even with him, they seem never to get higher than like the 4 or 5. Boston, I think the 5 is probably they're gonna be in that range. They're gonna be in that range all year. I think Jalen Brown is good enough to keep them there. 5, 6, keep them out of play-in territory. Philly got their little run already. Cleveland might shoot back up, but I don't think they get into first. They would have to go on a hell of a run, and then the rest of the shit is some shit. So yeah, I think if you break it down team by team, yeah, I think Detroit could easily uh take control of the East.
Yeah, I agree. I think they right now definitely got the strongest case. Probably like only thing they really probably lacking on is like they could add some more shooting. And there's a certain guy that was on their team last year that's unemployed right now. They could bring back once he gets his situation figured out. So, um, like you said, the Knicks is really the only team that I look at as like, and then like wherever Giannis go is gonna kind of like change stuff depending on what the other team give up. Like you said, if
Mhm.
they give up too much to get them, then what did you really gain? Like you did, I mean, you gained like a top 5 player in the league, but you gave up so much. It's like did he really change his? He just changed locations. Like he's doing the same thing he was doing in Milwaukee. You playing with a bunch of nobodies. You might be playing with one other All Star, depending on if you go to New York. Like you'll have Brunson.
Mhm.
Um, I feel like Miami Slick was a sleeper team for him to go to as well that I ain't really seen nobody talking about. But I don't really know how him and Bam. That's kind of clunky.
I don't know. I don't see where that gets you. Maybe I
I
don't
don't
know. I'm just not seeing it.
some destinations when it's a star available, they always are like on the list at least. Um,
Yeah.
but other than that, yeah, I don't know how much I'd really trust the way Toronto. I don't know. Toronto might actually be a good team, but I don't know like as far as playoff wise, do I trust it? Like I don't know. I don't know how much stock I'm putting into them. But like you said, the rest of it is just I want to see how the Hawks look when Trey get back. Other than that, I don't really see. Like is Tatum not coming back this year? I don't think he coming back. They keep showing videos of him playing and all that, but
They might. Somebody might try to do something. I don't. Like he might try to force it at the end of the year, maybe if they need to get in or something. But I wouldn't. It's it's pointless. I don't think him coming back at 60. If he's not 100%, I don't think him coming back is even
yeah,
necessary.
wait till next year
Yeah,
for
it's not necessary, bro. Y'all cooked. It's over.
yeah. He might just wait. But yeah. Let's see. We got Kevin Durant last night became the 8th player in league history to reach 31,000. I think that moved him up to he's eighth on the well, he's already been eighth on the all-time scoring list. But yeah. What how far you think he can take it? I'm gonna pull up the list because I definitely think it's some people on here right now that he's for sure
That's
gonna pass.
fine. Let's see. But I looked this over the other day. I kind of put her on to the greats, goats like KD. You know what I'm saying? Gotta let her know something. But I think it's 5, ain't it, or 4? Let's see. He definitely gonna get to 7. Definitely, barring injury. Let's say that. God forbid injury, he gonna get to 7, 6. He might can get to 5. 5 is where to stop though. I think they average about like 2,000 points a season, something like that. So I think, yeah, 5 is probably where he gonna. I don't think he gonna catch Kobe. Not this year. Yeah, not this year at all. And I think, yeah, we just talking about this year. I can go into a whole bunch of how many years it's gonna take for him to get probably like top 3 or something like that. But yeah, probably 5. He probably catch Jordan this year.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. I mean, it ain't really surprising. Like anybody that watched this game, you already know he was destined to be top 10 scoring at, like you said, going to 5 because like his game is just so smooth. At this point, it's just like when he hit those milestones, it ain't nothing to say but congratulations. Like that's all it is. It ain't really surprising nobody at all. Like you said, barring health, like if he would have been a little bit healthier, these like his career, he probably would have been at 5 already. To be honest,
Yeah, because this is minus 2 years. Like even if you take the little knick-knack, I'm out for a month, whatever. Shit, the Achilles, bro, he was out for 2 years. He took the full. I ain't gonna say full two. I think it was like a year and a half, but still, he took a damn near full 2 years off.
right?
That's another 4,000 points, maybe more. And he tore his Achilles like in his prime, so it was like them prime scoring years. Nigga,
Man,
that's another 4,000, 4,500 points right there.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like top 5 for sure, easily. But when he when all said and done, could you say like 2000? I mean, 33. He definitely probably might pass Kobe. To be honest, 33. Cause shit.
Cause I
Yeah.
said, cause we like 20 some games in. That's why I said he probably not gonna catch Kobe this year.
Nah, probably not this year.
And I'd like to add that like KD career high is like 55. Like KD ain't never had a 60-point game or nothing like that.
Which is crazy. You would swear, like you would think that he probably had more than that for sure.
Yeah, his explanation for it is, I mean, it kind of makes sense. He was like, other people start getting double teamed once they get to like 30. He said, once I hit like 4 in a row and I get to like 15, we're getting double teamed at half court. He's like, it's not the same.
Nah, you got to. You definitely got to his game. Like he dangerous and shit. That Houston honestly don't look like they're really hitting that like that wall of finding chemistry. Like they started off a little
Right.
rough in the beginning of the season, but I mean they wasn't like just sorry. And now they the 2 seed, so shit. They hitting they stride. I can't even hate on it. That's a good fit for him over there. I hope they can figure something out, postseason wise, because I would like to stop talking about the narrative with him in Golden State.
I would love for people to stop talking about that. I would thoroughly enjoy that.
Speaking of the guy on the list with 42,000 plus points, LeBron 10-point streak we know came to an end. I'm gonna pull up the clip, but I think it was some crazy shit. Like the last time he scored under 10, I think the iPhone 1 was out, all that.
Yeah.
Basically, I really don't even feel like that shit, the streak, now that it's broke, I don't even feel like that shit matters for real.
The
I just
iPhone wasn't released yet. Luka Doncic was 7 years old. KD wasn't in the NBA. And then it made a joke. It said Cowboys had the same amount of NFC title game appearances.
But after the game, they asked him, he was like, shit, he don't really feel no type of way about it. Like they won. I ain't gonna say it wasn't like he didn't have a volume to score 10 points, but I definitely feel like at the end of the game, if he wanted to make that decision to try to go up some shit, he could have. But I really feel like he probably felt like win-win shit. Either Rui missed this shot and we go to overtime, or shit, he
You got
make
an OT, yeah, or he make it and shit. I'm cool regardless.
it. Let me see.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I think this might kind of prove he getting closer to retirement, though. I think
Yeah.
the him that's not close to retirement is like, shit, I'm getting points. By any means, I'm getting goddamn points.
I feel like really if he would have tried to win up though, it was a force. Like he ain't really had shit right there.
No, for sure. And he's always gonna make the right play. Like I will say that about him. He's always gonna make the right play, whether or not you want him to or not, whether or not you think he should take the shot or not. He's always going to do what he thinks is the right play. So
Yeah.
I can't be mad at it. Not not too
Yeah.
mad at it.
Yeah. It ain't
I'll
really
just
too
say for the people that think like, because when you hear what is it, 1,297, that don't sound like a lot. Like if I gave you $1,300, you know what I mean? It'd be like, this is cool, but it ain't nothing crazy, bro. If you divide that by 82 games, That's like 16 years, bro. It's 16 seasons of 10 plus points, like every night.
You don't think it's impressive to you like look at a nigga like who next on the list, like who's like the active players? I think was KD and Shea, and I think something like Shea would have to play. But it was I'm finna find it right now. It was like so many fucking games in a row for 82. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, like I don't think we gonna see nobody get there while we alive for sure. They said with his streak stopping, the next two longest active streaks are KD. He got 267. SGA got 170. And then it was like, so if SGA never misses a game, hits 10 plus every night, he can catch LeBron in the early 2039, 2040 season when he's 41 years old.
God damn.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy.
that's a testament to like longevity. Now that's another longevity stat, really, because it's in a league that didn't play long enough to have 10-point streaks. But shit, like they just, I don't know, have an off night. Like Anthony Davis scored 2 points last night. Like shit, it get like that. But for all my Bron fans, look, I gotta, we still got the 8-point streak going. We still got the 5-point streak.
I feel. I will say though. I'll also say it wasn't for lack of trying. It's not like he went out there and didn't shoot the ball. He went 4 for 17 that night. I had to check.
He was trying
I had to check. I said, "Nigga, what? Bronny scored 10 points. Y'all can't." I wouldn't look. No, yeah, the shot.
He tried for
sure.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. He's definitely out of basketball shape right now. Like he said he ain't got no basketball activity like the whole summer. Like this is the first time missing training camp, preseason, all that. It's definitely showing. And I think on top of the age, I really feel like it's more so that than the age. Like, of course, he probably lost a step in athleticism, of course, but like just 10 months ago, he wasn't looking like this at all. I'm gonna still give him a little bit to like maybe the All-Star break to get right. But we need you, twin. Like we ain't for you to be doing this shit. Let's not start a streak of scoring less than 10 points, okay? From old to the new, I know this was a topic that we had pulled out from the queue. We got some emerging stars and unsung heroes gaining traction. Not really nobody in particular, like shit, just anybody that you feel like deserves some recognition or are starting to get recognition this year due to play or even like previous years. I know we both probably think about the light-skinned dude down in Atlanta, Jalen Johnson. He's fucking going crazy right now. I think he definitely got to make an all-star this year. Shit, with the 65-game rules, he might back his way into an all-NBA the way it's looking if he keep playing like this.
No, he's hooping. I ain't gonna. He hooping. It's 23, 10 and 8. Yeah, he hooping.
Yeah, nah, he's showing his whole ass. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think he was gonna be like this when they drafted him
Me
at
neither.
all.
At a Duke, he wasn't playing like this. He was just a jumper. I thought this was a live threat for Trae Young.
Facts.
Like, that's it. No, he done advanced this whole game. Didn't know he rebounded this well. I'll say that. Shit. I figure his interior scoring would continue to be good because that's all he was good at Duke, in my opinion. But the like playmaking is through the roof. Shit, like I said, the rebounding way better. The 3-pointer is emerging. At least it's like you can't just sit in the paint, bro, while I shoot this shit. You're not gonna Giannis me. You're not gonna Ben Simmons me. It's not like that. Let's say that.
Yeah.
His game done took a nice turn, man. It's so early. Like it's early in his career. And one like weird thing, I saw this video where it's like his heels don't touch the ground ever. Like even when he dunks, so like if he run on his feet, on his toes, he walk on his toes. But then you know how like people like load up to dunk and they go full flat footed and then go. No, he don't do that. It's all like ball of his feet. Like his heels never touch the ground. So I always think about that when I watch him play. It's just a weird thing that I noticed. And it was like, you know how strong that like he got to be to do that.
Yeah, I seen that video. That shit is crazy. Yeah, like you said though, nobody really saw this coming out of Duke from him. Like I said, I thought he was just a lob threat. I definitely didn't see the playmaking aspect of his game. Definitely been stepping up with Trae Young out the lineup. I think I just want to see their game like with Trae Young for sure, because I don't think Trae Young's necessarily gonna take anything away from his game. I think another person on their team that's hooping too that like deserves some recognition is Alexander Walker for sure. Like
Nikhil has been going
Walker,
crazy.
I ain't see this. I ain't know he played for somebody before the Minnesota though. He came from. They said he played for somebody else that he was kind of hooping like this with them, but then once he went to the Timberwolves, he kind of changed his game up to fit around them. But this year, he going. I'm talking about 30 balls everywhere. Every time I look,
Man, I seen that nigga had a 20. It was on Prize Picks, and his points was over or under 21. I said, nigga, what? 21?
yeah, he averaging a dub this year.
Yeah, I see. I saw that. Shit, it threw me off.
Okay, he played for New Orleans. I mean, this is a career year for him by far. Like, I think his game might take because I don't know, because they probably gonna bring him off the bench when Trae Young come back regardless. So I still think he can man that second unit. And I was kind of like hesitant before the season started. Like the Hawks don't really got no backup point guard. But I mean, shit, he's proven he can do that role. If not get to a buck with like anything, shit, he can get a bucket
Mm-hmm. And get a buck and he play some defense.
for sure. That's what the Hawks need. So
Go
I
lock
think
up.
that too. I know I had shouted out Dylan Brooks. He definitely like I kind of peeped Dylan Brooks game when they with the Canada shit though, when they was playing with the Olympics. I'm like, okay, he got a little bit more to his game that he kind of showing in the Olympics that he really don't show over here.
Yeah, think about Oregon him too.
Right. But also like every team he go to, it seems like they wins go up. Like Memphis, they was winning. He leave from over there. It's like they don't really got no culture. He go to where he went after that, Houston. And they
Mm-hmm.
started turning around over there too. And now he with Phoenix, they playing a certain type of way. So he obviously is a key player in the locker room, but it's like I guess like the trolling and shit he be doing. I think that kind of like turned people off from his game. Like, nah, he just Draymond, he just talking shit. But shit, he got some moves in that offensive bag.
No, that's a fact. I think I talked about that last pod, but it was more about defense. Like every team that he played for, their defensive rating shoot through the roof. So it's not just all talk, and it's not just all him, being on rah rah and shit. He actually make a difference on these teams.
Facts.
So shout out Dylan Brooks a little bit. Mine were kind of a little less flashy names, like kind of under the radar names that you know people don't really watch these teams play. My first one was Denny Avia in
Oh,
Portland.
I like that one.
He averaging 26, 7, and 6. And I watched Portland play the other day for some reason. I don't know why. I think it was against OKC, and he had like 19 boards. I think he had 30 that game. Like he was just cooking. I'm like, and they got him playing the 4. I knew when he came out, he was supposed to be like the 3, and people was damn near cooking Washington for drafting him that early. I think he was drafted like top 10. He was definitely drafted top 10. I think it was like 7 or some shit.
I got drafted number 9 by
Oh
Washington.
yeah, okay, but yeah, they was people was flaming Washington for his ass, and when they sent him to Portland, it was really like a all right, nigga, like get on type deal. Like all right, done with you. But his game is improving. I ain't gonna lie, and he looking good, bro. I
I
don't
didn't
know.
know he was averaging 27. I peaked this game a little bit with Portland, but I didn't know he was averaging 27. God damn.
Yeah, no, he cooking. And then another dude who I didn't know was gonna be this good coming out. I knew he was just a good basketball player, but I didn't know how well it was gonna translate to the NBA. Is Con Nipple out there in Charlotte, the rookie. I like the way he played.
No.
I like the way he averaging 18, 5, and 3. 46 from the field. I don't know what his 3 point. It's got to be pretty high because he had
Uh,
5 the other night. He be
yeah, he's shooting
shooting the
44.
skin off there. Shooting 41. Yeah, coming into the league as a rookie shooting 41, and he play make and he rebound. I really didn't know he was gonna be this good because Charlotte not good. So like anytime you the best player on a bad team, shit, if teams want y'all to lose, they just gonna take you out the game. And I feel like teams have tried and Khan still at least get his little shit off. So I think people was a little worried, me included, picking him fourth overall and sending him to Charlotte with somebody like LaMelo. I figured they just figured he'd be a spread the floor guy. At least I did. But nah, his ass hooping. So them
No,
my two.
I like both of them for sure, especially Khan. I think he's damn near probably what favorite for rookie of the year, unless Cooper can like kind of Cooper been coming on a little
Cooper
bit.
been coming on, yeah. So I don't know. You know they want to give it to Cooper anyway. So
Yeah, facts. But
by the
Khan,
end of the year, you got
right?
to.
I think I seen like a little post game conference from him saying something like the culture we got here, like I want to win every game, and they was like, shit, I think he's more so already of a leader than LaMelo is damn near. So I still feel like the Hornets might be like one draft getting another high player from just being like shit, fuck like LaMelo, like he's obviously not.
I do think they need to move on with the fuck with Melo. I think they need to get there. No, not fuck with Melo. I just think it's that time.
Yeah,
Brandon Miller, Khan, you can find you a steady point guard, but if you get you like a solid wing, like I don't know, if they say they
it's
fuck around,
every
get number one pick in the draft, they get a AJ DeBasta, a
yeah,
fuck, you know what I mean? Like somebody, like you get your horse. I think they'd be all right because I like the Kalkbrenner nigga, or not nigga, but Wigga, and Diabate off the bench. He's cool. I've watched a lot of Charlotte games for some reason this year. Colin Sexton, he's still solid. Like even if you move him, and I think he could be a starting level point guard. Like so, yeah, I think, and you get a lot of well, maybe we'll talk about that, but you get a lot of trade interest in LaMelo. I think you get a decent amount of picks, at least two. Maybe some more marginal pieces. So yeah, I think you can go ahead and do that. I think you hit that button now, or at least
yeah,
by the deadline. If these niggas, if like Khan and the rest of them continue to grow, yeah, go ahead, hit that button.
for sure. I think two more that we'll throw in there before we move on. When the Suns bust the Lakers ass the other night, the undrafted kid they got 6'1", point guard, he was shooting the fuck out the ball.
Colin Gillespie.
Yes, that
He
motherfucker.
he's played with them last year. He played with them. I remember he had a nice game when it was just him and KD. I think it was like Book was out. Uh, what's his name? Bradley Beal was out. And yeah, he had like a coming of age party one day. I know exactly what you're talking about.
He was shooting the goddamn boy. I was everything he was putting up was going. I said, "Oh my god!" And Lil Nimhard in Dallas, he's been playing better lately. Like he
Yeah.
cooking like his brother was.
hmm He's just
So
smaller.
yeah, but I ain't know he was. I ain't even know Nimhard had a brother. I'm like, shit. Yeah, they kind of play alike. So yeah, that's definitely shout out to all them guys getting y'all traction. Hopefully they keep it up, and hopefully next time it'll be some more folks we can talk about. I'm pretty sure more people out there that we.
That we missed. Yeah, them just the people I've been. I don't know. Like shit, the TV gets stopped on on their game and be like, damn, that nigga hooping. Who was that?
Uh,
Or damn, I didn't know he was hooping like that. Damn, Denny. That was really what it was for me. It was like, damn, Denny. Hey,
yeah,
what? In and out, cross, step back. Nigga, whoa.
where you get that in your bag, sir?
Slow down.
But yeah, like
Shoes
you said,
on, nigga.
Melo, because I know I had sent the post. There was like Trey, LaMelo, and Ja was all seen as negative assets as far as trades. And I know you had just said something about LaMelo. Maybe he can. I don't really think it's nothing he can do necessarily to boost his uh boost his
Trade value.
his value in a trade. But
Yeah.
do you see all those as necessarily fair? I feel like Trey kind of being grouped in there is not for lack of trying to be a good locker room player. I just feel like maybe it's the fit because like you do have to kind of tinker your lineup when you starting a 6'1" or whatever point guard with little defensive skill.
hmm
I think Ja. I think I seen somebody just absolutely rip him apart with their analysis. They was like, he ain't the step ain't there no more. The shot, they was just really
Oh
just
yeah, I seen that they called him like John Wall and D Rose, and
yeah,
they say he's pretty much just a uber athletic point guard that once his athleticism is zapped, he's pretty much nothing. They called him one of them. Yeah, they snapped on him. I
yeah
seen that
he,
article.
he got the worst out of everybody. So what you think about that though? Like, do you think all of them being characterized fairly, or is it like shit? Just is.
Negative players in a sense of like production and shit like that, I'd say no. I don't think they're negative ads. Like I think if you get them on your team, depending on the price you paid, shit, you kind of winning. Trey shouldn't be grouped with these two at all, though. I think Trey is 25-12, just waiting to happen. Like I said, I think his negative asset is the same thing it's always been. Is that he's small as shit, and you can't hide him for real on defense, especially the more skilled the bigs get, because you used to just hide him on like maybe a forward that ain't got no post up abilities or nothing like that. But shit, these niggas is getting more and more skilled, so it's just like I can't really just put you out there. You're gonna get cooked regardless.
Right.
So I think that's the only reason he's really getting grouped with these two. LaMelo can't stay healthy to save his life. I think other than that, he is his off the court issues ain't like nothing crazy. He do little kid shit like buy go karts and buy a whole bunch of jewelry and get hand tattoos and shit. Like he do little kid shit all the time, bro. You
Right.
know, don't nobody really be worried about him. He just can't stay healthy, and I think his image along with his availability just don't match what a team might be looking for. And Ja, shut the hell up. That's the first thing I just gotta say. Like when you ain't playing, you don't want to be in Memphis. We all know that. But then you're not playing, and then you like going at niggas like Klay Thompson and shit like that. Like you're not, bro. You're not playing at all. And I think Klay in his prime. I don't think this is far fetched to say. Let me say this. I don't know what I believe, but I'll say this ain't far fetched to say that Klay Thompson in his prime would have locked your shit up because you can't shoot,
Yeah, facts.
and he's 6'7" would have played with length. You're not just gonna run by him either. So again, shut the hell up. But productivity and his off the court shit it was crazy prior. It's died down a lot. So can't really talk about that too much. But I think people still think about that like all the time when it comes to him.
Yeah.
But like I said, productivity wise, I think they all gonna give you what they gonna give you as long as they on the court. So I don't think they negative assets on the court. I think locker room and off the court and things of that nature start to come into play with you, like in availability. Because Ja be hurt all the time too. I think him and LaMelo are one of the same. And
Yeah.
I also think I seen this other tweet that was like they should be traded for each other. Yeah, this the same one. Yeah, I think that's the dumbest shit in the world. Why would I
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah, that don't make sense. Especially for
Oh,
Atlanta. Like you trade Ja for a trade. Ja's down to the same height with less
right.
availability. So what will be the point? And less shooting too.
Yeah, all this and yeah, and he's not giving you 12 assists a night. So it's all this is stupid. I think that part was stupid. Like I don't. Sometimes they end up getting traded for each other. I would be very surprised if that happened because that would be stupid. LaMelo in Memphis does nothing but give them what they got. They already got a superstar that barely plays.
Yeah. It's hard for me to really picture anywhere LaMelo fits because his availability. Like I think what you said for sure is true when you said depending on what you give up, it's not a bad get, depending on where they go. I
Yeah,
think I think the only reason Trey kind of gets thrown in those trade rumors is because he due up for a contract and they got that pick. I don't feel like the Hawks organization really want to trade him. I think I think Nate McMillan was the coach, I think like they did have some issues. Like he's kind of ran through some coaches a little bit, but I don't want to say he's like a negative leader. I think his leadership has gotten better from what I've heard on like local radio and things like that, and people in the locker room. And I think the Hawks have kind of tinkered their team around him, like Ricochet, Jalen Johnson, Dyson. Like they got everybody
oh,
else on the team to play defense. Like shit, we might not can hide him, but we can compensate if he get blown by or if he, in the post and he need help or whatever. I just
right,
feel like saying in a position to be trying to get rid of a franchise player that constantly states he wants to be here. Like he's been pushing Atlanta since he got drafted here, and I just feel like at some point, I know it's not a loyalty business, but at some point you got to reward shit like that. Like you ain't getting no superstars in Atlanta. Like you don't get Giannis, nobody's coming here unless you draft for one with the Pelicans pick. But shit, you got one that you drafted already. Like why not just keep him and the pick?
Right.
Like I feel like I'm in favor of adding talent and running into the problem of okay, we got too much, then getting rid of a guy. Ja is like, I think he's the only one that, in my opinion, like is putting the negative value on himself. Like LaMelo can't really control himself getting hurt. Like shit just is what it is. It is
Mm.
negative value, but he can't control that. Ja Morant kind of put himself in that position necessarily. Like even if he was just getting hurt, it would be different. But it's like you got the off the court shit too. So it's like you kind of got a double negative. But yeah, like you said, as far as them being traded for each other, that shit's stupid. I don't see no point of trading similar size players. Like maybe if the Hawks wanted to get bigger and get LaMelo, but he don't play, and he ain't. I mean, he probably could play better defense just strictly because of his frame or his
Because
size.
of size, yeah.
He ain't trying to play like he ain't trying to play defense either. Playmaking probably ain't far behind, but why do that when you can just keep trade? That shit really doesn't make sense. And trade usually is available as far as injuries.
Yeah.
So
I think the only place LaMelo fit is a place like Indiana. I'm just thinking play style wise. Or it's like,
down type of team,
yeah,
like
straight run up and down. We like to shoot threes, even on makes. Like they play Chino Hills basketball. Just the NBA version.
I just feel like he would boost his value a lot if he was available. Like I said, he can't control it, but I don't think the Hornets are that bad if he would play.
No, I agree. And he's just so sometimey. Like he'll play tonight and then he won't play 2 days from now. Like it's
Right.
not a back to back. You just won't play. Cause shit, what was it? Was it December 3rd? Yeah, against the Knicks, bro. He just played 37 minutes against the Knicks. He had 34 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Like he could walk out there and do that anytime he wants to. And even on the season, he averaging 19, 8, and 6. And shit, he ain't played many games. So from what I'm looking at, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's only played 10 games. He's only played damn near half the season. So it's like I don't know. I don't know what's up with him, bro.
I don't know. I just feel
No,
like
9 games.
Pacers, I can't see no like winning franchise that's like got a good situation going on, willing to risk players for him at this point. Like shit, you ain't really proven to be on the court. Um, Speaking of another guy in trade rumors, or it's not even a rumor at this point, I guess it's all but certain. Um, Giannis, if you just so happen to watch this video, you dead ass wrong for that calf injury because nigga, ain't nothing wrong with you. Your
You
acting
gotta
skills,
you gotta
brother.
sell it better. Yeah, you gotta sell it better. You were supposed to you were supposed to look on the ground like you dropped your pocket or something, nigga. Whoa, what was that? Oh, hold on now. You did some fake collapse. You didn't even fall the same way you was running. I'm very like intrigued to know what the hell happened with that. I've never seen it. I didn't see the calf like buckle, twinge, nothing like it normally do. You know, I put that shit on put that shit on Twitter. That nigga hurt until he get traded, bro. It just is what it is.
I mean, once he did it, it was like common sense. Like shit, we see it all the time where players normally just be like, "I'm sitting, I'm not gonna play." I think that's not Giannis' mo. He said, "Shit, what's the next closest thing? Oh, I fake it, I get hurt." And then it happened, he'd be out 2 to 4 weeks, and he just came back from an injury too. So, uh,
Yeah, it's always been the calf too. So to play that angle is crazy. At least let's say if he's not hurt, hypothetically speaking, you know, if he's not hurt, that's a crazy play, Giannis. But I don't
I ain't mad
believe
at
it,
it.
bro. I ain't mad at it. I don't believe it though. I don't believe it at all.
I definitely don't believe it. But let me see. I'm trying to pull up somewhere. I see the New York Post got some odds on his next team. I think we already kind of know. I mean, the Lakers been thrown out there. I don't think it's nothing serious besides I seen something that they said Luca wanted them to like inquire. I don't know how true it is because he's in Slovenia right
Hmm.
now. He just had a baby, so I don't know when
Right.
that communication would have been had. The Spurs are a team. The Knicks, Hawks. I mean, shit, where you think he going? Like, really, fuck the New York Post and what they got to say. You know, what you think is a good fit for him?
I want to see him in Atlanta. I think him, Jalen Johnson, Trey Young, they make a little noise over there. I think that's also, I don't want to say the easiest path, but pretty much the easiest path for him to go. Um, I've heard some San Antonio. I think that would be interesting. Them playing alongside him and Wemby playing alongside each other. But I don't know. The West is a gauntlet, my boy. I don't even know if you want to do that to yourself. And even if y'all do got those two, y'all do got them two bigs. I would love to see OKC run into that too, and Houston as well. Like to see them have to guard them bigs because Sengun give Wemby problems. Uh, Giannis, Giannis is not a perimeter defender. Is as much as people like to credit his defense, it's not a perimeter defender. So him guarding like KD or something like that out there, I, I like KD in that matchup too. I don't know. Just out in the West, your biggest strength become your biggest weakness because we're gonna pull y'all away from the basket. So I I don't know. It's cool though. I could see them definitely making some noise. Don't get me wrong. Him, D Fox, Wimby would definitely make some noise. Um, so Atlanta's first on my list though. I'm trying to think of where else. New York is cool. I think it would depend on who y'all have to give up because y'all back in the same position. It's gonna be back on two stars like y'all kind of got now, and then y'all would lose the fringe players because I know Mikal Bridges probably getting included in that trade. So like you lose a couple of these uh marginal guys or the glue guys that help y'all win games. So shit, what was the point of putting the Villanova niggas together? I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know. I think the Spurs have the easiest path to getting it done because of all the draft picks and assets they got to trade. Um, but I don't know. I would like to see him in Atlanta. I would like to see Trey Young and Giannis and how that duo would work out. But
Yeah,
I don't really see him nowhere too many other places other than that. But he asked to be a Knick, so I think you gotta take that into strong consideration. It's like they're not just gonna trade him anywhere. They're gonna trade him where he want to go, and if it don't work, shit, he'll probably have to change his mind and be like, all right, I'll accept X destination.
yeah. That's what I seen. I seen that it's not going to be an open hoopla like everybody sent an offer. No, it's where he
Yeah,
wants. I seen that he said he want to be a Knick. I like the Atlanta fit. I think the Knicks, the only like pro they got over everybody is they're probably the largest market besides the
yeah,
Lakers. I think the Lakers are a real asset unless he waits to the offseason. Because I don't I feel like if the Bucks ask for Austin Reeves, I'm sorry, I'm not trading him. Like the Lakers have made this mistake too many times, in my opinion, of getting rid of young talent and then you see them excel other places. Like I can't really say it's a mistake trading Ingram and all them because you did get a championship out of it, but I mean, when you look at damn near the half of the league and you got players that was on your team and they hooping, like at some point you got to be like, we can't keep giving everybody away. Um,
you gonna
I
pay
don't
him?
really know how much I like the Luca and Giannis fit, to be honest, because I know Giannis ain't trying to sit there and set them screens all day. And it, like I seen another post, it was like it really ain't too many Brook Lopez and Miles Turners in the league, so Giannis might have to, slick transition to playing the five a little bit more for
Yeah,
decent reasons and shit like that. I like the Hawks fit though. Um, I'm glad you didn't throw Trey in the package. I don't know why people so quick to throw him in the deal. I feel like that's defeats the purpose.
yeah, that's pointless of even getting him.
Yeah, I definitely say the Hawks got shit to make it work. They got the first round pick. Like we know how logic works. You trade your superstar, you get the number one overall pick next year. The Pelicans most likely gonna be the worst team in the league. So I mean, shit, there you go, right there. They can also throw the number one pick in from last year. They can throw Ricochet in there, even though he's not really playing like a number one pick. But shit, he got the name, he got the potential. Like you
Yeah,
might can Bucks and make them think it. So
young potential. That's it. Young potential, and then the draft picks, which are the young potential. That's all I can give you.
is Houston off the table now?
I would. I think at minimum they ask for Sengun or a Thompson, and I'm not giving up either one of them. Like either one of them. You keep both of them. You keep both of them. Then I like their team though. But you keep both of them, then yeah, I definitely go. You keep both of them and KD, and then add Giannis. Hell yeah,
Oh my god, bro. They
right,
do they do that
right.
shit.
But then it's like, nah, they. I don't even think they break the NBA, bro.
Man, Thompson and Sangoon would have to be the start, if not both, if not one of them for sure though.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. But I'm saying no if I'm Houston on that. KD not here for a long time. He here for a good time, folks. So hell no. I
I
mean,
don't,
Giannis is 30. Giannis 31, 30, 32. So yeah, he might give us 5 more years, but 5 more years with these niggas, they gonna be 27. You feel me?
right.
Not 37 and finna be on their way out. So fuck no, absolutely not.
Yeah, I hate the fact that it's
Yeah,
Giannis for the Lakers' point of view. Like, I don't really think the Lakers need no more stars though. They need to focus on getting depth. But even
I
if they would
agree.
try to finesse that and keep Reeves, I just still don't like that. Like, it's too clunky with Bron, Aiton, and then Giannis in the lineup. Like, I don't like that. That would
Yeah, I
be more
agree.
move.
I didn't even
Like,
think about the Lakers in that regard. I don't think they're gonna let them pull that off anyway. But um, yeah, I don't like that. I don't even like the way that looks in my
me
head. I don't even.
either. Lakers have already pulled off a heist trade. Y'all not getting no more finessing going
You're
on.
not
Like,
getting, and that's be two in a row. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
yeah, no, y'all ain't get another finesse trade for another 10 years plus. Like, y'all might can finesse some role players off of the team y'all just go to.
Fact.
And but other than that, no, like, hell
Include
no.
yourself in a 3 team, nigga. Get some of these role players. Get Kyle Kuzma back or something, nigga. I don't know. Get Brooke Lopez. So I don't know. Come off
Mm,
the bench.
mm-mm. We need athletic motherfuckers. We don't need no. Kuzma can come back, but Brooke need to
Kuzma
stay.
come back. Well, damn, he played for the Clippers now anyway. So that doesn't matter.
Clippers ain't doing business with the Lakers on no trade.
Yeah, what I said. He plays for the Clippers now anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Speaking of the Clippers, so I mean, damn CP3. I know we disrespected you on your retirement tour. We gave you like a 2.2 second segment, but now I'm like, how we
You
gotta
don't
talk about
even get one.
it?
You don't even get one. But that's
Yeah,
my say. They don't love you like that.
somebody said, Paul Pierce, you can rest. You do not have the worst retirement tour now. I don't understand what's going on with the Clippers. Like, even deeper than Chris Paul, his situation. Like, okay, they sent them home, whatever, but we're gonna just keep posing this question every time. Do they need to just trade people at this point?
These people have no trade value. James Harden doesn't want to leave, so and you just pay him, so he's probably staying regardless of what you decide to do. Unless he's just like, oh no, y'all blowing it up. No, I gotta get out of here. I'm still chasing this ring. So he's probably staying regardless. Zubac's price is I don't know. Zubac probably got a nice trade value. So it depends on how they feel about that. Kawhi has zero trade value, in my opinion. And who else on their team is a tradable asset? Norm Powell?
He ain't over there no more. I
He's
don't
not
think
even over there no more.
he
Yeah, I
got
forgot him. What, Miami? Yeah, he's in Miami. Like yeah. Where's the rest of it?
I mean, they got some decent role players over there, like Jones Jr. and maybe
No, he's hurt right now, and he. I mean, he's cool.
uh, why the fuck is Batum in?
No, he too old. I mean, maybe a vet team needs like the Lakers, but that's not happening because he plays for the Clippers. But you
John
know,
Collins, maybe
who?
Bogdanovich, John
John,
Collins.
John Collins helps no one. I mean, if they want to trade him, I think they would trade him strictly because he has some sort of value, some
You got
sort of value.
him to get him off.
Yeah.
I think
What'd you
Chris Dunn
say?
could be a useful player, maybe.
You say Baggy Baggy? He actually has some trade value. He does. As a vet team could always use that, like a contending team. I don't mean to say a vet team, but a contending team could always use that. Chris Dunn, I don't. I think Chris Dunn is good for them because they don't have anybody that wants to play defense. I think there you can find a Chris Dunn on a lot of teams in a lot of different places.
Yeah, they roster really don't. It ain't much meat on the bone. Now that I'm
Yep,
looking.
they roster. You know how I talk about the Steelers and they just old niggas with names at this point. That is what the Clippers got going on. They just old niggas with names. Like shout out James Harden, you've been hooping. But like Kawhi, bro, I think you just cooked. I heard Kendrick Perkins say, not cook. Like Kawhi still got some game, but I don't think he's ever gonna reach the heights that he was at or anywhere close, in my personal opinion. But then nigga Kendrick Perkins said like the Kawhi trade might be the worst trade in NBA history, and I think I'm starting to lean that way. Like one of at least. Like, cause not only cause like people forget, like not only was he like shit, sure I'll come to the Clippers, but I need y'all to go get me another star, and the star you want is Paul George, and y'all gave up 5 first-round picks and SGA. Like that's the thing that y'all everybody kind of skip over. Like he cost the Clippers 10, 15 years in a franchise. Like
Yeah,
he ain't got shit to show for it. He don't got no Western Conference. Like, do they got a Western Conference final since he been there? I don't think so. Like, no, nothing. He just, yeah, we got Kawhi, and then we have Paul George, but now he's gone. And then we got James Harden, but that didn't work out either. And then now Kawhi doesn't play, and
I
now we're
think
still the Clippers.
probably Ty Lue just gonna get fired at this point. Like, not even to really fault of his own shit. They just gonna be like, we gotta try to do something. Like, y'all just got that new stadium and y'all doing this, bro. Like, y'all should have stayed
I
sharing
was
with
just, I was just about to say, at least they got the wall.
the. You got a nice
At least
stadium.
you got the wall. You got the wall and that big ass jumbotron. I like that 3D, 4D animation thing. I like that.
You got a nice stadium, but like y'all picked the worst year to be sorry. But yeah, like you really pointed.
Man, and they don't own their own draft pick. Okay, see, own their draft pick, and this shit finna be a top 5 pick. My lord,
I forgot that was the point I
them
wanted
they
to on.
own them and Utah pick.
So they got like 2 top 10 picks right now, don't they?
Yes,
Y'all can't keep
this
letting
is
OKC get away with
this
this
is
fuck.
shit they used to talk about. Like this is straight finessing. You know how back in the day it'd be like a team won a championship and then still get the number 1 overall pick because they be cheating and shit. Like the
Yeah,
Lakers and the Celtics, they would always get the top 3 picks, so they all just won championships. That's cheating. But OKC is finna do it. Like
it's ridiculous.
it's crazy.
I
Y'all
had think
just won a
see
chip. Y'all
something like
22-1, and y'all got 2 top 10 picks. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I think I had seen something. It was like these teams need to start just letting the Clippers beat them at this at this point, bro. Like,
Please let them get
just,
the cheap wins. All the bottom feeders. Every time you play the Clippers, just let them win. Let them
yeah,
get at least the cheap ones. Don't let these niggas fall out the lottery or something. Come on, bro.
man, they GM, bro. I'm telling you, like, hey, Sam Presti, if you want to get into football, bro,
Man,
because I feel like he really sat there and calculated, like, okay, 2026, oh, Kawhi gonna be this age, such they gonna be ass. Like every
yeah,
team they
they
trade
all
is lining up to be a good pick. Like, shit's crazy.
they got to do that kind of math, bro. They also got the nigga Nikola Topic. Like he
And he
hasn't
ain't
played.
played.
He ain't played yet, and he's supposed to be like some world renowned wing, like triple double waiting to happen at the wing. Like imagine if he blossomed. And you got SGA, J Dub, Tabit, Chet, and Hardenstein. Oh my goodness, Lord.
Yeah, and I don't know where this AJ Mitchell nigga came from. He hooping.
Man, they said they been had him too. He was just hurt.
Like, bro,
Said the nigga
Casey,
been on the team for like 2 years.
Casey Wallace hooping. Like, bro, that's
Yeah.
what KC can go like 10, 11 deep and be
No,
good.
easy. Isaiah Joe,
Yeah,
easy.
like
Wiggins.
they got another
Yeah,
J Dub over there. Don't they got two
they got
handles?
the other J Dub. Yeah. Come on, bro. I think he go by J Will. One go by J Will and one go by J Dub.
And they got Caruso over there too. Like, how the fuck the
Man.
Lakers let that happen?
Like $3 million. Something like that.
Chose THT over Caruso. That's just insane level smoking.
Yeah, and he's where the hell is he right now? I think in Chicago, coming off the bench. That's the last time I saw him. He was in
They got
Chicago coming off the bench.
keys right now.
Yeah, it's possible for sure.
Let me see.
But yeah, my bad. We got a little off this though. CP3, I think That's more so him feuding with Ty Lue. Like just two dudes that's probably around the same age. They both played in the league. CP3 probably just feel like he's better than him, knows more than him, things of that. Because I seen like the practice clips. You can just tell like CP3 kind of trying to run practice a certain way. And I get you a vet, but like this also a vet coach. Like he's should let him run his team the way he run his team. And you're always gonna lose that, especially when you ain't like him no more. You know what I'm saying? Like use a bench player, bro. Like we was talking about last time, nigga. You pulled the retirement tour card to get some PT. It's
Facts.
how we feel about it. So it's just like you got to understand your value and your place in situations. That's just in life, nigga, but especially in the business of sports, nigga. You got to understand your value sometimes. Like I understand you want to make this go a certain type of way, and he was doing it through James Harden, from what I saw. Like, yeah, tell James Harden, and then James Harden go tell Tyloo. But it's like, shit, you can really do that off the court. Do that when y'all on the phone. Do that when y'all go out to lunch. Tell him he should implement these things or suggest these things. Don't do it in front of him, nigga. You going through James, don't do nothing, nigga. He can see you. Like he can see you, nigga. Like what? It doesn't change nothing. So yeah, I think he played that a little wrong. Overplayed his hand, and he may or may not be on someone's team this year. I would like for him to go somewhere, maybe like the Lakers, hop on a team that's gonna have some semblance of success. Got just as good a shot as anybody, and then add your 1-2 right there.
Yeah.
But I think CP might be the unluckiest nigga in the world, and I gotta find the clip. I gotta find the screenshot, bro.
Yeah, I seen that shit. I can't really remember it off top, but I was like, oh my god,
Because
this
I
nigga.
planned on making a video about it. So like he does have accolades. Like he like a 12-time NBA All Star. What is he? 11-time All NBA between the three teams, like Rookie of the Year. But he also nigga. It said the Lakers trade that would have paired him with Kobe was vetoed. His Clipper run was full of injuries and tough exits. He get traded to Houston. They go up 3-2 on the Warriors. Then he gets hurt again. He reaches the finals with Phoenix, goes up 2-0, and loses the series. He returns to the Clippers years later, hoping for one last ride, but the team struggled badly. He announced his retirement, and then weeks later, the Clippers cut him. Like that,
Damn.
you've got to be the most unlucky like teammate in the world. I would hate to have you as my teammate. Like accolades wise, you have done great for yourself. But and he got two gold medals, I think. So he got some individual things on his list for sure. He's second all time in assists too. Like he got some stuff on there, but he is also just like the most unlucky nigga in the world when it comes to shit like this.
Yeah, nah. Like when I seen that post, I'm like, damn. Cause I remember the Houston shit. They was hooping.
He
They
broke his
definitely
hand.
for real. And
Man,
then
broke his hand on some fluke shit. Just like player defense nigga went up for a jump shot. His shit bent, broke. Wow.
damn. Then the Suns when they was up, I'm like, damn. Thought CP was finally finna get him one. But
Man.
yeah, I don't know, man. With the Clippers kind of in a hard situation. Like you said, I don't think if they make trades, it ain't gonna be no solution. It's just gonna be like, fuck it, we give up, and now we trying to rebuild. But like you said, Harden and Kawhi, you really not getting rebuild type of assets for them guys. So I think you just got to try to turn this shit around somehow and hope that maybe you can get to a play-in type of situation. But you in the Western Conference, so you're not looking your way into no playoffs.
Nope.
And then you don't even own your pick, so you have no
Nope.
choice but to really turn it around. To be honest, because shit, it's no
Tanking
tank.
does you no good. It is
Yeah.
nothing for you.
Let me see. Let's talk about Zion here, because I mean, it ain't really like, is he a bust at this point? Even if it's not to his own fault with the injuries, I'm tired of seeing stuff about questioning his effort. I don't think he wants it. I think the Pelicans, I seen something like they would jump at the first good deal they get for him at this point.
I did
Like,
see that. Yeah.
I mean, is he a bust? Do he not want to be in New Orleans? Like, is he don't want it? What is it?
I think a, a little bit of unlucky. He got a little bit of that Chris Paul in his life, and it's also he don't want to be there. I think it's a little bit of both, but I don't think if he don't want it, I don't think him changing scenery does anything for him. Like, you know how they say the best ability is availability? Nigga, I learned a new one. It's two best abilities: availability and accountability. Nigga, if you can't hold yourself accountable and you can't treat this like a fucking job and go be a professional and go work out every day, that is literally your job for the most part, is to work out. So if you can't go work out and you can't eat right for a certain portion of the year, because it's not even all year. You play for the Pelicans, nigga. You're not playing basketball all year. Know that for a fact. You're not playing until June and July. So if you can't eat right for a certain amount of time, you can't work out for a certain, because your off seasons, I mean, they could be what they are. Like Shaq had, I don't think Shaq did much in the off season. He used to come into camp out of shape every year, but the numbers, production, and availability was there, nigga. So nobody cares how fat you are coming into camp if by the time we a month into the season, nigga, you averaging 25, 10, and some change. Like, don't nobody care. So yeah, I think he has to hold himself, him or someone else has to hold him accountable to be able to like be a professional and do what comes with being $1 million making professional athlete. You know, like this type of shit that pisses me off though, bro. Because like real people get up 5 in the morning, maybe earlier, like and go to work and work 40 hours a week, maybe longer, 60, 80 hours, and you can't go work out for a couple hours a day. Like you can't go play a kid's game for a couple hours a day. I know there's other obligations, but we really talking about this part. This is the part that's hurting him. Nigga, you can't be on the floor. You can't go work out. You can't go be in shape. Like injuries is a whole nother thing. But I think a lot of your earlier injuries came from him being overweight. So it's just like, yeah, accountability and availability, bro. And you are lacking both. So yes, I'm gonna say yes. I think it's easy. That's the easy answer. I think even when you think about it, that's the only answer at this point. It's yeah, bro. What have you shown me otherwise to say you're not? We 4 or 5 years in. This ain't. You feel me? We're not 2 years in and we asking this question. No, we have a large enough sample size to know that you're not going to finish the season. If you do finish the season, yeah, if you do finish the season, you probably didn't play more than half the games. So like if you're playing game 80 through 82, you probably missed a big portion of them games in the middle. So
Yeah, yeah, because like you
yeah.
said, the motivation part, I just feel like can't nobody else can motivate you like yourself. Like if he don't want it for himself, or you would think, like you said, bro, you getting paid millions to do workout for a couple hours, but it's like shit, if he not motivated to want it, or he don't want it, he don't care to do it. Cause like you said, he been in the league since 2019. Going off like the new rule about 65 games to be eligible for awards, he only would have been eligible 1 year, which was in 2023 when he played 70 games. Other than that, rookie season he played 24. Year after that, he played 61. 2022, 29. Last year he played 30. This year he's only played 10 games. But even coming into this season, this is the only really off season we saw him have a body transformation. Like this
Hmm.
first year we saw him like, oh shit, he got skinny. Like he actually put in some work. But it's like you said, you took you what 5, 6 years to do that. So now it's like shit, we don't care no more. Like you
Don't.
like in my lifetime, out of everybody prospects I seen hype, he got the most. Probably him and like maybe Ben Simmons. But Zion was supposed to be like, or you got
Yeah.
Wemby, of course, but like shit, we know why the nigga
And
7'4".
that's gonna be yeah. A lot of the top picks ain't really been on shit.
You feel me? So it's like Zion was like clear cut. You couldn't find nobody telling you he was gonna not be the next big thing in the league. And it's like I'm not understanding what's going on because now like correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we ever heard none of this stuff while he was at Duke, like about the weight concerns and the lack of motor and the no.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know if like the program in itself had him in check
Right.
and he was able to toe that line. And once he got to New Orleans and he got a little bit of freedom or whatever, maybe he let go
Mm-hmm.
literally and physically. Um, but I just don't know, bro. Like I don't want to say it because I don't want that for him. Because I feel like the talent is there. Like when he plays, you see the shit. Like you see the flashes. But like I seen the tweet, there was like when you see that Zion windmill, you already know he's gonna be out for the rest of the year. He's gonna give you that one windmill dunk every year. After that, he's over with. Like he's gonna be gone.
Yeah,
So
that's insane.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like when it get to a point where you are a number one overall pick franchise guy and your team is saying we'll take the first decent offer for you, you got to be considered a bust. Like they shouldn't want to trade you at all, but for them to say like, bro, just throw us something, they want you gone. Like they want you
Yeah,
gone. Bro. I think I seen something like he hasn't played not 1 minute in the playoffs, and his team has made it.
yeah, that's insane.
So
Yeah.
I don't
I don't know, bro. Cause yeah, even to your point, like combining our points of if you was out of shape in the off season and you came into season out of shape, nobody would care if you was productive. Like think about Luca, bro. This is his first body change. This is his first time. Well, like when he first came in the league, he was skinny.
right,
Cool. He got big. Now he's skinny again. So first real having to change your body. But even when he was fat, he was still a walking 30-point triple double.
right,
Nigga, if you so people didn't care as much until it came to like high stakes, high leverage games that he would lose, and they needed something to blame it on. Okay, you just out of shape. This nigga, like you said, it's flashes. It's not constant, continuous greatness. So it's that along with you getting hurt. Yeah, bro. I think, yeah, I think you gotta say it, bro. Much as you might not want to, I think you gotta say it.
I ain't even threw the injuries out there. Like he can't stay healthy either. It's just like, but like you said, I don't feel like I give him the benefit of the doubt because I feel like a lot of his injuries was due to him being big.
Right. Like it
Not
wasn't bad luck per se.
like right,
These soft tissue injuries and shit, bro. You need to stretch, nigga, lose some weight. Them knees can't hold that 267, 97-pound frame, bro, and you 6'5". Nigga, he not big. He play power forward because of his ability, nigga. He damn near a wing, nigga.
right. Over here, you like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's messing with Mariah Mills kind of threw me off because I'm like, okay, you're not all there in the head.
Accountability.
Not all there in the head. And then, like you said, even like his size and his position, his play style, for him to get moved, I don't really even know like where he fit. He got to go somewhere that got like a playmaking guard, in my opinion. But like he's usually on ball, so I think he can play off ball and on ball. I don't know if the jump shot not really all that.
If it don't take much, I know I keep bringing this team up, and I'm not really a fan, but the Hawks. If it don't take much, if it's a shot in the dark, bro, and all you need is like a flyer, maybe like first round pick a few years from now, like far in the future, and then maybe a role player or two. If that's what they mean by like just any type of offer, oh yeah, yeah,
I used to like that. I used to like that for them, but I just feel like
just it's worth a shot, bro. It's worth a shot.
I don't know if it was like a first round pick shot though. Like I ain't
But
giving
I
you the
mean, what year are we in? We in 25. I mean, I think how far can you go out? 7 years?
32 type of pick.
Yeah, the 32, the farthest out, the 7 year pick. That one. Where it's like this nigga is in like the fifth grade right now. The nigga you talking about drafting. So it's,
I mean, I wouldn't be like shit. Fuck it. Like we mad. Like shit. We got Zion. Who knows? Maybe him being traded, he wake up and be like, "Fuck it. I just didn't want to be in New Orleans." All of a sudden, this
I
motherfucker.
think no, yeah. Wait, time out. When we talk about off the court shit, he brought up Mariah Mills. Atlanta's not the place for him to be
Might not be the best place for
either.
him.
So yeah, no, never mind. Never mind. Take it back.
They need to send this nigga to goddamn Indiana or something, where he ain't got nothing to do but focus on nothing but basketball.
Yeah, yeah. The Hoosier State. Yeah.
Cause I don't see no contender team trading for him. So
Uh,
I don't know. Maybe
oh,
another up and coming
maybe
or
maybe
something.
Golden State or something. Maybe
I can see that.
like they give up the Moses Moody's, the Pajemskis, you know, late first round pick. Shit. Well, I don't know if I'm them, I might want to give up an earlier first round pick. Because the later you give up a pick, if you're the Warriors, shit, Steph gonna be gone, so you'll probably be worse. That pick could be a little better.
Yeah, I just it's another situation, bro. It just didn't work out. You never be too sure about a prospect coming into the league, apparently, because I for sure thought this nigga was finna take the league by storm, but it just never really worked out. But like you said, accountability and availability. He's not available, and I don't think he's necessarily taking accountability for why he's not available. So until that happens, he's not going to, I already think it's safe to say he's not going to reach the heights of what he could have reached.
Yeah.
He's already 6 years in, and he's still young, though. He's still 25, but shit, you got probably, 5 more years of that explosion, that athleticism.
Shit, if that.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends. I don't know. I don't know. He's an interesting case because he could have one of them like Bi is having like a resurgence right now. He just needed a couple changes of scenery. You know what I mean? Like
He need to
and to
go
stop getting hurt. So
see what happened when you hit Glorilla versus when you hit Maria.
ah,
It's a difference.
ah.
It's a difference. All right, we're gonna wrap this up with some beef. I feel like every time we have a beef segment, Draymond is involved for some
You
reason.
know
But
it.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I really don't even know what the fuck they arguing about. I just seen Kenyon going crazy on Draymond and listing like a list of power forwards better than him.
Bro, it's like the Spider Man meme. Where it's like they pointing at each other. They're the same person. Um shit. Basically King called Draymond like a fake tough guy. But not necessarily just him. He's saying like the NBA is full of fake tough guys and included him in it. Um, Draymond took it as a stray, said that Kenyon, with him being a number one pick and stuff like that. Well, first he said like with him, he was born in Michigan or born in Saginaw or whatever. So everybody from there, when somebody from your area like is doing good or having success, you should be there to like root them on and not tear them down. So he started like that, and then he went into like Kenyon being the number one overall pick. He's underachieved in his career, and Draymond has achieved more. You know, he has the better career and things of that nature. That led to Kenyon saying, "Well, okay, well if you had the better career, there are this many individual players better than you." You know what I mean? And then he came up to like hey, you're 20 something and 50 something without Steph. You know what I mean? Like things of that nature. So they just been going back and forth about shit like that. I think it's stupid because, like I said, the Spider Man meme, y'all the same nigga. Like y'all are vital to y'all teams in different ways, but have so many similarities. Y'all were both of y'all teams are kind of allowed to semi do what they want because they know they got like a bodyguard behind them, if that makes sense. Like the players on the Nets when you played there, like J Kidd, I don't know if he was this type of player, but if he wanted to pop shit at somebody, he could have did it all game long because he know that the moment they go touch him, that your ass is back there. And that's the same thing with Draymond. Like Steph's allowed to do all his night and sleepy and run around people and laugh at people and shimmy in their face because they know it's the nigga back there that hey, he just gonna crash out if you come touch me. So it's just like, bro, we the same person. I don't understand it. I do both think that was vital to their teams in different ways. Like King even made the point, like you're not asked to do what I'm asked to do, so you can't say I underachieved. I was asked to score. True, he was. He led that team. He led them two Nets teams in points and rebounds. Like he's also the first athlete with two microfracture surgeries to come back and actually play, have years in his career after that. Like, it's Kenyon has some importance, like outside of individual accolades, and so do Draymond. Like, I still say he's the second most important Warrior in a like dynasty thing. Like excluding KD, I mean like him, Steph, Clay. If you're gonna rank them, I would go Steph, Draymond, then Clay. Like excluding KD because I think he would be top, and then you move Draymond to three. But regardless, yeah, that's pretty much what that beef was.
Okay. So
It was pretty much like a nothing that turned into a bunch more of nothing because they wasn't talking about nothing. But like, yeah, that was pretty much it, bro. Like, it was just like taking shots at each other and what y'all careers are like, and basically like, I'm better than you at the game of basketball. Like, that's pretty much what that turned into, and then everybody started comparing their careers. And Draymond has 4 chips, and Kenyon only has 1 All-Star, and Draymond got 9 defensive teams, and this is like things of that nature, and a defensive player of the year. So, and I don't want to take away from nobody accolades. That is true. Draymond do got all of that. Kenyon still might be the better individual basketball player though. Like, but that was what we talked about with that D Wade, James Harden conversation. Like, nigga, am I taking a career or am I taking like an individual's abilities?
right,
Like, who's better from which aspect are we talking?
right. I think you
Nothing.
definitely put that caveat on it, and I think that's why Kenyon did it because I feel like he probably know I can't go accolade for accolade with you, but
Yeah.
as a player, you can't fuck with me. And I think
Or these other 80 people.
right, I don't cap. I would be pissed too if a nigga sat there and listed off a whole list of people that they thought was better than me. Like, oh
I
no,
think that was the end though. Draymond never responded after Kenyon went on his 30-minute, 40-minute rant
I
where he was
mean,
listening to
you
players.
can be a fake tough guys. Like, what you mean by that? Because I get what he's saying. Like, these dudes in the NBA, like nobody gonna fight. They all be doing, but it's a few in the league. I feel like Draymond's a crash out. I don't know if he's necessarily like gonna just beat a nigga ass on the court, but he's
Mm-hmm.
an enforcer. Like Isaiah Stewart, Bobby Porter's like these certain teams have enforcers. So for him to call him a fake tough guy or to lead that narrative with him, I can see why Draymond took offense. Now, for it to get to this point, that was unnecessary. I know I seen Nick on there was saying like he was taking up for Draymond. He was basically like, you can't say he got carried by a great point guard, nigga. You play with an all-time great point guard as well, and you didn't do the same things. Now, granted, the situations was different, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
not the same scenario at all. But like you said, I think it's just the battle of accolades versus player. Like, because
Yeah.
it ain't. I think a lot of people that he listed on that list. I don't think a lot of people fucking with Draymond accolades at all. If he benefits from playing with Steph, like shit, he can't control where he got drafted to. Like it's a lot of niggas that careers didn't go the way they wanted it to go because of where they got drafted.
And he had to maintain his spot. Like, it's not like he was just handed his spot. Like, once he got it, he had to maintain it. He had to solidify himself in this organization. Like, Draymond might not have any importance anywhere else. Anywhere else in the entire NBA, he might not have any importance. Right. But in Golden State, nigga, he is the one. He is the path maker, nigga. He is cemented over there. As long as I don't want to say as long as he want to be. I don't think he's that cemented. God damn it! But he is like one of the I don't want to call it founding fathers, but you know what I mean. Like
On the Steph era dynasty, like you
there you
don't
go. Here, cornerstone,
mention Draymond.
cornerstone piece. That
Yeah,
word was fucking me up.
like him, Draymond, Clay, and then you like you said, you could throw KD and niggas like Sean Livingston, all them guys. You could throw them guys in there. Like, I don't like when the former players and the current players get to arguing. Like, bro, y'all just chill. Like, I think sometimes the former players be too wrapped up. Like he has a platform on Gil's Arena, so they get to talking. And we know like the current players nowadays, they more so in tune with everything. Draymond got his own platform that he do during the season, so shit, he can't wait for a nigga to say something.
And that's
Like,
exactly where he did it.
I just feel like when y'all started arguing about who better and all that, like y'all detracting from what both of y'all, because like you said, pointing at both of them, like shit. I mean, I feel like y'all interchangeable damn near. It could have easily been Kenyon doing your role. You feel me? Like, um, I don't know. Like you said, that shit ain't about nothing for real though. Draymond probably will have a new beef next week. Like, who knows? But I don't think it's really even no beef for real. I think niggas just two alpha niggas talking shit. That's all it is.
Yeah, two angry niggas.
That nigga Nick, boy, they be climbing the fuck out his ring. They like, you ain't do shit. He like, shit, I'm the only one on the couch with one. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, he got a point. I remember him scoring a few buckets, not many, but a few. I do remember him getting a few buckets.
He called him a swing player. He said he swung a few series, and them niggas talking about what the fuck you swung.
Yeah, he swung the rock. Nigga, that's what he did. Nigga, swing, motherfucker. Word to Bron. That's what he did. Nigga, he'd swing a series.
Made a couple threes here and there. But shit,
Yeah.
fuck it, man. He got that motherfucker. I ain't mad at him.
Me
He can
neither.
pop his shit on that couch. Hey, man, but that's all we got for y'all today, man. We went a little bit over, but definitely some good topics. Like I always say, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, tap in with both channels. Yes, the graphic.
Is that the right way? Did it go the right way? I've never able to see. Yeah, I be going the right way.
Like, comment, subscribe, man. Like I told y'all, Thursdays we on for the football season coming up to the playoffs. So shit, the content finna just get that much better and better the closer we get to the playoffs. Basketball finna come close to the trade deadline. So shit, that shit gonna get better the more we get there. Like, we already got Giannis, but I think they say like this is gonna be the busiest trade. They always start saying
they say that. I was about to say they say that every year.
Last year, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be a couple ripple effects once we hit that 15th date where people get eligible to get traded. And I think once Giannis get traded, you'll start seeing teams making moves. Because I think everybody looking up at OKC right now saying, what can we do to get a little closer to them?
Mm-hmm. Especially teams that's close, like Houston, Denver. How we push up on these niggas.
Yeah, because right now it's looking like, I know we didn't even talk about them. We talked about them last time, and we was like, next time we get on here, we'll like start to put a little bit more stock into if they can beat that 73-9. But the way it's looking, like, I wouldn't be mad at it to bet against it at this point because they 22-1. Man, I don't know. They definitely probably on pace for sure at this point.
Yeah. I mean, right now they on pace to smash the record.
Yeah, for sure. Like 9, the way it's going.
Even if you give them that loss, nigga, they on pace for 4 losses. Like if you keep up right now, 22-1, 22-1, 22-1, that's 66-3. Then I leave you with 16 games. Even if I give them that loss in them 16 games, niggas, yeah.
I think if they get close to it, they're gonna go for it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it really matters to them right now. I think they honestly just putting belt. But I think if they get close to it, they're like, shit, why not? Like,
I can't give them. Let's say 15. That's how it would have to be. But yeah, no, they're on pace to smash the record though. Regardless,
they'll have a bump in competition because it's the 6th right now while we're recording this. It'll probably be out maybe tomorrow or Monday. I know they play the cup games, the last 2 or the last 3 maybe. They play the Suns first, and then they might play the winner of the Lakers and the Spurs, and then they'll play whoever come out the East. So that'll be 3 tougher opponents. We'll see.
I say smoking shit. I didn't nothing in there just sparked no fear in my heart for them.
No,
if Luka's healthy, then okay, we got some excitement. Wemby, will he be back by then?
I'm not sure.
Possible. Well, he got the calf, so they slow play everything with him because they really don't want him to
as they
be
should.
hurt. But it's all. I mean, as you should, but he's still missing the same amount of games regardless. He's not playing regardless.
Right.
He's gonna sit out for 6 months with a calf, and he could have came back 3 months ago. I mean, I get it. If he re-aggravates it, he sits anyway. So it's just, I don't know. I get it though. I guess.
I think I seen some of them like they're gonna be favored in every game they play for the rest of the year. So not really nothing to scare them, but like shit, if anybody can give them a good shot, it'll be those level of teams, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see next time we on. But man, I appreciate you for getting on. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man.
You know it.
And like Judy like to say, we're gonna do random shit till this decides to end.
Yeah.